Hi, David Campanile here, owner of Campanile Law, located in the great state of New Jersey. We do estate planning and probate. Today's topic is going to be about third-party special needs trusts. But before we dive into this topic, I'd like to just remind you, if you want to set up a strategy session regarding estate planning or probate with me, as always, reach me. You can contact me at njestateattorney.com. So let's dive right into this. Third-party special needs trusts tend to be the most common form of special needs trusts out there. But what do I mean by third party? So a third party would be a family member or a relative that is setting up the trust with their child or relative with special needs as the beneficiary. So again, we go through the trust process of there is the donor or the grantor of the trust, there's a trustee, and there's the beneficiary. These trusts can be set up during the course of the donor's or grantor's lifetime and generate income. So the donor or grantor is responsible for filing the income tax returns, which inherently won't affect the beneficiary directly, because if the beneficiary creates income, then you have to file an income tax return on behalf of the beneficiary, and now you are explaining to the Social Security Administration and the Medicaid and Medicare why that person has income, and you want to really avoid as much of a hassle as possible, and you don't want the beneficiary to become ineligible for any of their government benefits. So you can place property, life insurance. Most of the third-party trusts tend to be funded after the grantor's death. That's where the bulk of the money's coming from. And basically the trustee has to really abide by the trust requirements. And the kicker is the trustee can give money to the beneficiary pretty much for anything outside of giving a cash gift, because the second the beneficiary receives a cash gift, it can make the beneficiary ineligible for their government benefits. So the beneficiary, the trustee has to be really careful in how he allocates the money to the beneficiary, being that he can pay for the pet, the trustee can pay for the pet directly, can pay property, can pay for computers, basically, the trustee cannot physically give a check or cash to the beneficiary. The other thing about a third-party trust is maybe during the course of the beneficiary's lifetime, there could be a divorce settlement, there could be some sort of other inheritance that they come into. The beneficiary may be in an accident, and there's an accident settlement. You cannot commingle that money from the beneficiary that they've just gotten into the third-party trust, because now you've tainted that third-party trust completely, and you've basically showed to the government, hey, the beneficiary controls this money, and now they are completely ineligible for those benefits that they had. So what you would do in that instance is then the beneficiary would be better off setting up. They have their third-party trust over here, and now setting up a secondary first-party trust, special needs trust, with that inheritance and all of that, and that settlement money and whatever else they could put in here to avoid any conflicts and ineligibility from Medicaid, Medicare, or Social Security. The other perk of a third-party special needs trust is there's no age requirement to set it up, whereas for a first party, it cannot be set up for somebody who is 65 or older. They have to be younger than 65 years of age. So I think that's pretty much it on a third-party trust. I'm just trying to make sure I covered all the bases. I believe we have. I always keep something up just to make sure, because you never know when you're going to have lose it with the with your memory for a second. So yeah, I believe we are all good on third-party trusts, special needs trusts. So, as always, if you found this video helpful, please give us a like. Please like our page on Facebook, subscribe to us on Twitter, give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to us on YouTube, give us a big thumbs up on YouTube. If you like this video, if you know somebody who is going through estate planning or probate, send them this video, tell them you were thinking about them. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about estate planning, probate, or even about special needs trust, please set up a 45-minute strategy session with me at njestateattorney.com. As always, my name is David Campanile. I'm the owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate.